The kids.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was good to get out there, and Zeev, we were playing a little bit of 2-on-2. Zeev had his own sticks and gloves, so it was a little bit unfair, but it was good.
Remind you of stuff you did when you were kind of that age?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can remember, well, I don't know if I can remember, but my dad always tells me how I used to take the puck out of the net and just go down and score. So, yeah, those were fun for sure.
The kids ask you any kind of silly, interesting, funny questions?
No, they didn't really ask me anything, but I was asking them. And one kid said their favorite player was Doug Gilmour. So that was, yeah, I was a little bit surprised by that.
Tij, your dad played in a Canadian market for a long time. A couple of Canadian teams that pick in the top 10. Montreal picks 5. Probably the most pressure environment in the entire National Hockey League. How would you feel about the prospect of playing in an environment like that?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I mean, I think it's so cool how much passion the fans in Canada have, and I saw this run with the Oilers and their fans, and all the Canadian markets are like that, and so I think it'd be obviously maybe there's a little bit more pressure when things aren't going as well, but I think to win in a Canadian market would be so spectacular.
How many conversations have you had with the Canadians? How do you think they've gone, and do you have anything scheduled to meet with them over the next couple of days?
Yeah, I've had a few good conversations with them, and I think they've gone well. But yeah, it's tough to know. So hard to know where you're going until you hear your name called.
We are only a couple of days away from the draft. Is it hard to go to sleep? Are you imagining yourself with a specific jersey on? What's the feeling right now?
Yeah, no, I mean, it still feels a little bit off, but I think day before, I think I'll start to get a little bit nervous, and probably be harder to sleep that night. But yeah, it's so hard to know where you're going to go, and just trust that everything's going to work out.
The Flames, could it be like the Hollywood script if you're drafted by that team?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to go to the Flames, but at the same time, every team in the NHL would be great to go to. So yeah, I'm just excited.
Have you walked by the Sphere yet? Have you had a chance to see it?
Not too close, but seen it from a bit of a distance. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting inside there and seeing the setup that they got in there.
They might have your face, your highlights on the screen on the outside when you ever get picked. Have you thought about that?
That would be sick. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, I'd like to see how it'd be from the outside. But if I'm in there, then I probably won't get to see it.
Have you seen photos, video, any YouTube stuff of what it looks like from the concerts that have been there?
Not really. I tried to look it up a couple days ago, but I think it'll be kind of nice to, I guess, be a bit of a surprise going in there too.
Teacher, a lot of people are going to compare you to your dad. It's a normal thing to do, but you're obviously different players. Your dad's a Hall of Famer. What do you make of hearing the comparisons?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I make too much of it. I mean, yeah, obviously we're two different players, and I guess that's for you guys to look at and make your comparisons and things like that. But yeah, I just try to focus on my game and just try to be the best player I can be.
Going possibly in the top 10, how far do you see your development? Do you think you can step in right away next year, play in the NHL? How do you see that?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I mean, obviously I want to get there as soon as I can. But at the same time, I want to be in a good position and be the best player I can be when I do get there. So yeah, I haven't put too much thought into that, but yeah.
You feel ready though, physically and everything?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure the guys in the NHL are probably stronger and more powerful than I can even imagine. But yeah, I mean, I'm committed to developing my game as best I can and getting there as soon as possible.
Knowing the family connection with Calgary, what has been interviewing and meeting with them been like?
Yeah, I met with them at the Combine, and it was good. I knew Connor growing up quite a bit, and we'd always go to his house on Christmas Eve. So he had some good little get-togethers there, and yeah, so it was kind of funny going in the Combine interview, and he's asking me questions, and I'm thinking back to when I was a little kid we do the Santa tractor there in his house in the basement, but it's just kind of funny connection there. But yeah, it's been good.
I know that any team, it's an honor to go to, but growing up and was wearing that jersey someone that you thought about a lot?
No, to be honest, I didn't really I didn't really think too much about which team that I'd go to when I was older. I knew that you could really go to anyone, and so I didn't really have the team where I was like, I really want to play for this team when I grow up. But yeah.
What when you think about Calgary? I know you spent time in Boston and elsewhere, but when you think about your time in Calgary, what is the connection like to that city?
Yeah, it was obviously a long time ago. Lived there till I was 6 years old, but it was a lot of fun. They had good hockey and good city, and I think the fan base is super passionate, and that'd be cool to get to play there.
Steve?